is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Get real.
No.
This
Just
is
stop.
a sham.
It's finally here. Drum roll.
Welcome to DBL. Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Yeah.
You see how I did that? Because I forgot it was Tuesday.
Yeah.
I thought it was
So you
Wednesday
really
for
just wanted to
sure.
give Tuesday its props.
Tuesday.
No, I got it right. I didn't even have to correct myself because I got it. But in my head,
Oh, yeah.
the hamster's running.
Yeah.
When's the last time we hit a Taco Tuesday, guys? Come on.
forever. Like a Taco
we're really
Tuesday.
slacking. We'll discuss after.
Wow. Sam, I like your Boardwalk Empire dress.
I
It
love
really
it.
is.
If I had a dark maroon black
Yes.
lip and my shaggy hair, you would think I look goth country chic. Right now, because my hair is up and I have a nude lip, it just looks more country, but I can change that with a lip
I was
color.
thinking the exact same thing. All right, let's get to it. We want to give a big shout out to Rihanna, the singer, reportedly welcomed another baby boy with her partner A$AP Rocky. Riri hasn't confirmed the news, but reports say she gave birth early this month and that the child's name starts with an R. I'll wait. I love A$AP Rocky.
Me too.
Yes.
She is already mom to 1-year-old Riza Athen. How do I say that? Athelston, which is part of A$AP's name.
Yes.
But I love him. He lets her shine, and I love it every single time I see him. And he's always kind of like just a little bit back, not too much, still there for her, but always just letting her shine. And I love that. I think we need to give him his props.
Remember their baby pictures when they were announced and they were on the beach, and he was kind of like letting her go. I just thought that was such a cool moment because we have this ever-going, evolving conversation about, gender battles and norms and who needs to be in charge of the household. But when I look at her, I feel like he's almost like somebody looking like, that is my wife. Oh my goodness. Like, I was looking at him in that clip and I had that exact same thoughts. It's interesting you said that.
And
Good-
they
good on
haven't
them.
given many interviews, but she gave an interview a handful of months ago and she talked about the fact that she and A$AP have not had any sort of care, like meaning they handle everything on their own. And she talked about that I felt like a lot of people can relate to how difficult it is to raise an infant. And I guess at the time, I don't know where her family was, maybe they were I know that they live in the islands, like near Jamaica, right? I don't know where his family is, but she said, yeah, I wish that we had family nearby. I wish that we could have some sort of, I don't know why they made the choice not to have a nanny because we know that they have the means to do that. But for me, I was like, wow, A$AP and Rihanna just doing the thing. Like, I don't really see many celebrities handle their children that way. Maybe that's an unfair way for me to look at a celebrity family, but
That's just weird coming from, honestly, somebody who I've never seen anybody take motherhood as seriously as you. It seems like it's a pleasure, even though it's stressful.
Yeah, but I even have a break when I go to work.
Yes,
You know?
Yes, when you come to work, but there will be a point in time where I'm sure that you could financially afford to give that responsibility to somebody else, but I don't think you would. I think some of the pleasure is being able to stay home and be with your kids. It's not to make enough money to hand your kid to somebody else. Either one is okay. There's no shade either way. But some people want to give their baby to the nanny and go to St. Bart's, but like some people are like, I just want to be in the room. You guys go. I would love to. I just love hanging out with my kids.
And the way she is with Fenty, she's so hands-on. She has to be that way with her children. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? She's such a public and private person at the exact same time. I know
Great. She has
nothing
a-
about Rihanna,
she has a great
and
balance.
I know all about what she looks like. I know nothing about her. She's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I do know one thing about her. She likes our candles.
Riri. Call me. Okay, that was weird. All right, let's move on here. Oh, this next story. Tori went to high school with this guy. Dick Van Dyke is living proof that you're never too old to learn a new skill.
Wow, that one hit. People love
No one saw that coming.
Dude.
Dick, who is
old
97,
Dick.
posted a video showing off his first ukulele lesson.
So cool.
In the comments, he added, "It's never too late to start something new."
He is such a good guy from math class when we were learning what math
believe
was.
that.
It was so good. But I have wanted to learn, and I am picking it up, fiddle.
Good for you,
The
Tori.
fiddle. I
Good
have
for
looked
you.
on TaskRabbit for a fiddler, and I am going to fiddle myself. So that sounds bad, but I'm gonna fiddle. I love the sound.
Make sure you clean the fiddle hole. Where you're
Right, there's bacteria.
I played the fiddle
I'm just waiting for
briefly.
the arms to go up over there. There they are. I was waiting for the arms to go up.
I really do want to fiddle.
I played the fiddle briefly, and I never cleaned the right by the chin, and I would have a patch. A patch of acne.
Okay,
so
that's good to know.
I'm proud of you. Just clean the fiddle hole.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you. But the sound that the fiddle makes is so warm. The
I think
tonal
we're
sound.
done with the fiddle.
I could definitely keep going with it because it's not that. It's
The chin rest.
What?
Never mind.
Yes.
We went far enough with that.
think
Are
we're
there
good.
any instruments you would like to play?
Yeah.
Well, I played the baritone. They used to call me the heavy metal because it's quite large. Played
I
the
don't
fiddle.
think that's an instrument.
Baritone what?
Yeah.
It's
That whole story
That's
sounded
not
like
an
a
instrument.
lie.
Wait, baritone is
You
a
play-
sound.
They
You
used
play
to
the
call me
acoustic?
heavy metal.
It is
Hey,
a
Jeff,
real
here comes heavy
instrument.
metal.
Chris Clark, you were in band. Is the baritone a real instrument?
I played the baritone.
Yes! Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
It's in between. It's like a smaller
Maybe
than
I
a
got
tuba.
confused between the baritone
you're right.
and that people called you heavy metal. So maybe there was
No, but
like,
Well, 'cause
baritone is
it's
a tone.
It's
You're right.
heavy. It's like a tuba.
so people actually like, oh, heavy metal's here.
Well, me and Sonia Whelan, shout out to Sonia Whelan, we were so good at Louie Louie, bump, 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 bump.
That's a good like college football song. I know what you're talking
is.
about.
That's the only name one other tuba song. That is it.
It's not a tuba, it's a baritone.
So sorry.
Hey, we're learning a lot today. Fiddle holes, baritone,
Yeah.
big, heavy. What was it?
Heavy metal. God.
I'm thinking of Big Sexy, my father. All right, sorry. We're just burning bridges all over the place there. That is his name, though, Big Sexy.
Yes.
All right, so it turns out Courtney Cox is more like her friend's character Monica than we thought. In one episode, Chandler discovers that the super neat Monica has a secret, messy closet full of junk. You guys remember this one? Well, Courtney posted a video showing that life really does imitate art. Let's watch.
Room, and I want to show you.
She's really funny on Insta.
Oh.
Okay, new table.
Oh, wait, what's in here?
What? Oh my God,
in
nothing.
there?
Max, nothing.
What's in there?
Nothing.
That's
Please,
pretty-
Max,
that's
stop
messy.
it. No, that's not funny. Actually, don't.
Is that like
film
your
it.
junk
no,
closet
seriously,
or
don't
something?
film it. No, Max, stop. Erase the footage now. Okay.
That's funny. Was that a little produced for you guys, or do you like
Her
it when
Insta
it happened
was
natural?
Yeah, and her
But it's so
Instagram's
funny.
like that. Yeah.
Sam, I'm saying, was it too produced, or is it funny that she's playing off the Monica character?
Funny that she's playing off the Monica character. Tori, what do you think?
I think you're exactly right. When you follow
Thank
her
you, Tori.
Instagram,
Thank you.
she does really funny things with funny people.
All right, well, now I'm taking the complete opposite
Yeah.
side because you two are on the same side. Al, that's lame.
Why?
Yeah.
Super produced like that?
But
Listen, I liked it. I'm just going on you.
I think
I don't like the produced thing. I like it happen naturally if she was walking like for a wedding and then all of a sudden you caught a peek into a closet or something and you're like, oh, she's got a dirty closet just like Monica. That's funny.
Do you have a closet like that in your house?
No way.
Neither do I. I feel like Tori has 3. I feel like you have to.
Can I be honest?
What about you, Ma Barker?
Can I be? No, she's very
Do you have a-
Barker.
Do you,
Absolutely not. I take pride in my organizational skills. If you saw my pantry, you might just. I don't want.
You would what?
I can't say the word on television, but it's that beautiful.
Really?
Yeah, I
Do you have
did.
labels? Do you have a
Of
labeler?
course I do. No, I don't have a labeler because I like to
let
have
me
the
know when you're on my
chalkboard.
level.
I have labels.
Yeah,
I have
he's
labels.
really organized.
I
have
got
labels too.
cord ties.
Yeah.
Yours is super organized.
I know. So he's
Yeah.
more than me though.
Mine is weirdly organized, but Sam is like she's got little ones, so you get the props.
Yours is organized too.
Let's go back to Splinter. What is
Yes.
yours?
That's what people used to call her at
7th grade,
at
David
GW.
Albert.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I was just saying because he lived in a sewer.
Oh my God! They
that
said I
is
look like
literally what
Splinter.
that's what people used to call her.
A wet rat?
Yes, Splinter.
You don't look like Splinter.
My profile, they said look like Splinter the sewer rat.
No.
You need more clever kids. I got 100 other more insulting names.
Yeah. He got you with the Dick and Van Dyke.
I will. I will say this: I am alone right now, currently in my house. I probably shouldn't have said that on TV.
Yeah, I
but
don't
I'm
think you
keeping
should
it
have.
spotless because I don't want to do one paper towel leads to 2. It's the theory, the graffiti theory in DC.
We gotta go.
graffiti
But how do you leave everything messy here, but at home you're super
I know.
neat?
Spotless. Spotless.
How's that
First of all,
happen?
I'm really clean in the tent. Have you been back
She has
there?
a tent.
I have a tent.
Yeah. No one's ever cleaned.
Everybody
in a tent.
else goes to the hair and makeup facility
Yeah.
room. Tori has
Tori has a fallout
tent.
shelter.
I don't have a fallout shelter.
Yes, it's very weird.
And slippers that are gross. Coming up on DBL, our interview with Inside Edition investigative reporter Lisa Guerrero. She's telling us all about hosting the docuseries Secrets of Playboy as a former cover model herself. And did woke culture get Queen's song, Tori,
Fat bottom girls.
dropped from their greatest hits collection? That's next.
only remember me in.
I built
Okay.
a set
Oh,
from wood.
Drum and bugle corps that I was in.
But it's a stair.
so I played trumpet, a little bit of fiddle, a little bit of clarinet. Baritone was my longest instrument. And I did guitar, but not good by any means at any of those. See, it's
like alto, baritone.
It's a small tuba. It's got the mouthpiece is the size of a trombone mouthpiece.
Yeah, but imagine
Tubas
a
is
fourth
bigger.
grader playing.
now a fourth grader is quite small, so when I played the baritone, it took up most of me.
So it's not
Yeah.
as big as a tuba. It's smaller. A smaller tuba.
Why did you guys choose? Why did
Because
you
the
choose
band
the
guy
baritone?
made me. That's the instrument they needed in the band. I didn't pick it. They were like, "That's what you have to play." I was like, "I want to play the drums." They're like, "We have enough drums."
I was in the chorus because I wanted to sing, but I did have an option to be the flautist, but I chose singing. I regret not to. I regret it, Mr. You know why we all took recorder? Why did we all learn recorder? Hot cross buns. Hot cross buns. Why did we?
Basic musical instrument as an intro to music.
Have you seen the new girl on TikTok who's using her recorder skills and mixing it with like rap
I'm
songs?
obsessed with
It's
your
so funny.
ear game. Turn around and show that off.
Thanks, guys.
Wow. Tell me what is happening here.
It's from Free People.
Wow. Is it so?
It's fake.
Oh my
It's
God,
fake.
I need this.
It's just in my ear right here, and then this part's fake.
Does it hurt up there?
No, you just squeeze it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they have a gold one?
I don't know if they have a
I'm
gold one, but
getting
I'll
it.
link it to you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna copy it.
Cool. Bye.
Can't wait.
If you could play any instrument now, what would it be?
Dude, drums. Hell yeah, the drums. My boyfriend played the drums and
Welcome back to DBL. That's Queen's 1978 classic. Go for it, Tori.
Get on your bikes, oh, fat bottom girls.
That might be a meme somewhere. But is the song now being canceled? It was left off the list of Queen's greatest hits on an internet radio service for kids, the very popular Yoto.
Yoto.
Yeah, whatever. Other songs like Bohemian Rhapsody and We Will Rock You and another one, Bites of Dust, did make the cut. Some people were quick to assume the platform removed the song because it's offensive, but it did include the song Bicycle Race that also has the term Fat Bottom Girls in the lyrics. The site also posted a warning saying some songs contain adult themes and that parental discretion is advised. Yeah. We're putting PDA stickers on
Queen
on Fat Bottom Girls?
It's a kid station, though, you guys. I could care less about Fat Bottom Girls. I don't care if Sophie listened to Fat Bottom Girls. I'm being 100. But it is a kid station. Just like when you listen to Kids Bop will change certain words of all the famous songs. So you can have any age child or any family listen to that radio station. So it's a kid station. Who cares? Let it go. Whatever.
Is it because, can I ask you a question? Is it because of the image of Fat Bottom Girls, or is it the word fat? That's my question. Is it because, like, that
I think it's because the word.
The word,
That's
okay,
what I'm
okay,
guessing.
okay.
But we don't know if they essentially removed it because of that.
Right, it could be they don't like it.
They only usually pick a handful of songs, of hit songs, so maybe it wasn't a big enough hit.
I think we should do a segment on how does Sam know this much about this radio station.
Kids Bop? Oh, I listen to Kids Bop all the time
Sam,
with
you
my
are.
kids.
I told you you're a real parent. I don't know how you do it.
What is kids?
They like take us
YouTube,
on
not
you
Kids
like
Bop.
and make it weird.
Kids Bop.
Yeah,
it's different than Yoto.
Yeah.
No, I know, but they're similar. They're going to have similar situations where they take the biggest hit songs and Kids Bop remakes them with different words.
But I don't know if this is what I want to ask you, Sam. Is that a good idea, or should we expose? You are raising young adults. Your daughter you're going to blink, and she's gone. Aren't we? I mean, honestly,
God.
like I blinked and my daughter's my height, and we're looking at colleges. I mean, calm down, guys.
Okay.
But so what I'm saying is, we are raising young
Yeah.
adults. So shouldn't we expose them to the world?
Yeah.
Instead of changing lyrics.
Yeah,
But
I'd show
age
her.
appropriate.
I know you would.
I like to be very specific about it. So I introduced her to Nirvana, to Ozzy Osbourne. Obviously, there's a lot of things that are inappropriate in their songs, but we listen to it, we rock out. I might bring up certain things.
I love that.
But I'm not just going to like randomly play Pandora or Spotify for some song to come on and.
It's not age appropriate.
Not yet.
Right.
Not yet. In due time. What do you do?
I play whatever I want. And if they hear a bad word, I'm like, you don't say that. You're a young boy, and when you get to adult, you could say that. That's a bad word, and young boys don't say it. They're going to get exposed to everything.
Yeah.
So hiding things from them and hiding words, and hey, this word might be offensive, but some people think it's okay, but this word might be offensive and other people get mad at you. I'm not playing that game. I'm not raising them. You do whatever you want on TV. I have to go by certain rules. I don't do that at my house. My kids are going to learn what life is like. I'm going to put them out in the workforce at 6, and they're going to know what it's like.
Wow.
No,
He's in
but
the
you know what I'm
coal
saying?
mine.
I'm not playing by these rules that we have to play by on TV.
Sure.
I'm teaching my kids, you're going to be an adult one day, and then you have to differentiate what adults can listen to and what is appropriate for you and what you can and cannot do. Some things are obviously silly that we abide to and hereby on this show, and it's silly. And I'm not teaching my kids that at my house. So
and they're at the age to learn things really quickly. People can learn a couple languages. Before they're 5 or 6, because your brain is soaking things up. So let people learn now rather than trying to do it in their late adulthood.
But I also don't need to shove music down their throats that I don't think is aproppriate.
No, I'm not playing NWA when I get home every day. You know what I mean?
My husband likes NWA.
That's on Fridays. We'll be right back.
The wildfires that swept through Maui are the deadliest in U.S. history in more than a century. At least 100 people have died and more than 850 are missing. On social media, people are speculating about what could have caused the fires. One trending theory is that the fires started due to an attack from a directed energy weapon. 3 viral images appearing to show evidence of directed energy weapons have been shared online. But do these images really show that directed energy weapons started the wildfires in Maui? Let's verify. Our sources are the U.S. Government Accountability Office, the National Weather Service, a reverse image search using Revi, the Canton Repository, SpaceX, and Chilevisión Noticias, a Chilean news company. If you haven't heard of directed energy weapons, I've got you covered. They're weapons like lasers that use energy fired at the speed of light to damage or destroy targets. According to the U.S. Government Accountability Office, many countries, including the U.S., are researching their use. But these viral images do not show those weapons. As of August 21st, the exact cause of the Maui wildfire is still unknown, although the National Weather Service says the risk of fire was high given high winds and dry conditions on the island. So what is actually happening in these images? A lot of different things that have nothing to do with Maui. Using a reverse image search, Verify traced this picture back to a January 2018 Facebook post from the Canton Repository, a local Ohio news outlet claiming to show footage of a controlled burn at a refinery in Ohio. We traced this image back to posts from SpaceX in May of 2018. According to SpaceX, the images show a time-lapse photo of a SpaceX rocket launch in California. And finally, Verify traced this image back to a viral TikTok video from May 25th, 2023. According to the original description, the video was taken in Chile. So we can verify, no. These 3 images do not show evidence that directed energy weapons started the wildfires in Maui.
Welcome back. Season 2 of Secrets of Playboy is airing now, and earlier we spoke with journalist and cover girl Lisa Guerrero. Take a look.
Award-winning journalist Lisa Guerrero joins us live. Lisa, thank you for being here.
Lisa, I watched season 1 and I have season 2 on DVR. It really opened my eyes to Hugh Hefner and the whole thing. How is Secrets of Playboy different from the first season in season 2?
I like to say that season 1 really focused on the decades of misogyny and really the wrongdoing that so many women came forward to share that happened at the mansion or at the Playboy clubs. Some of these women were Hugh Hefner's girlfriends, some were playmates, some were bunnies. So, you know, I think the shocking thing about season 1 was that we learned about so many sexual assaults and so much sexual harassment around the brand. Season 2 this year is really about the women themselves. We rarely talk about Hugh Hefner in season 2. In season 2, we talk about why women chose to pose for Playboy, what the experience was like for them, and crucially, what the ramifications have been for them in their lives and in their careers.
I was so hooked on season 1. I'm very much looking forward to season 2. I'm curious, although Playboy was conscious of representation, can you explain why race was still an uncomfortable issue for some of the models?
So for decades, Playboy was really the brand that for many people set this almost impossible standard of beauty. And because Hugh Hefner himself was a man of his time, and he thought that Marilyn Monroe was the ultimate woman, so many of the women that Playboy platformed through those decades were blonde, blue-eyed white women. That was his standard of beauty. And what we saw later in the last 2 decades was a real push from within the organization and with society to say that that is not everybody's standard of beauty. So when I spoke to Elon Carter, for example, who was one of the few Black playmates, she told me that although, yes, Playboy did platform some Black women, that by far the majority of playmates and cover girls were white, and they were typically very young and very blonde. But it's time, post Me Too, post Time's Up, it's really time to have these conversations about the hypocrisy surrounding the brand and about women being able to be the narrators of their own sexuality. And we get to decide what's sexy, not some old white man, frankly.
I love that soundbite. Cut it. You were on the cover of Playboy in January 2006, and I celebrate and applaud that decision. You were 40 and looking fierce. Why did you decide to pose, and what was your experience like? Was it comfortable?
Yeah, I posed for Playboy when I was 40 for a very strategic reason. I had been a sportscaster for over a decade. I went very quickly from local to regional to national sports. I ended up on Best Damn Sports Show, period, on Fox, and finally on Monday Night Football as the sideline reporter in 2003 for ABC. When my sports career ended, I wanted to be a correspondent for an entertainment news show. So I used the platform that Playboy provided to tell everybody during my press tour that I wanted to work for Inside Edition or Access Hollywood or Entertainment Tonight. Inside Edition heard me talking about that. They did a story about me appearing at 40 as one of the first Latinas on the cover ever. And they said, we really like her, and we think that our middle-aged female fan base that watches Inside Edition is going to like her. And so they signed me to a 2-year contract. That was 17 years ago.
Wow.
And since then, I've been with this show. I've done 650 investigations, and it has turned into an amazing relationship. But what's weird is that I wouldn't have been able to do all these investigations had I not once posed for the cover of Playboy.
Wow. Fascinating. I know, but put in the work. Thank you so much, Lisa. DBL Nation, you can watch Secrets of Playboy now on A&E. We'll be right back. Thanks again.
The new app is called Saturn, like the planet, billed as a tool for schedules, events, and friends. The description explains users can see what friends are doing in real time, chat with them, organize events, and share schedules all in one place. It is one of the top most downloaded free apps in the Apple App Store. A Verify viewer sent us this post with more than 100,000 shares warning of the dangers of the app, that it offers no privacy protections for the kids the app is marketing to, allowing anyone to log in and see where they are throughout their day. That raises some obvious security concerns, so let's verify. Is the Saturn app accessible to non-students? We turn to the experts and the app itself to find out.
We were easily able to access whole lists of students all over the country.
Chris McKenna tested out the app for Protect Young Eyes, a group focused on tech best practices for kids and families. The app organizes users by schools, but McKenna found it wide open to non-students like himself.
It didn't matter that I was a 40-year-old man. I could see their connected social media accounts like Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and Venmo.
After he and others online shared their concerns, Saturn released an update early this week and another Thursday, strengthening the high school email verification requirements. I tested it on 2 phones Thursday afternoon. One blocked me from making an account at all. The other let me in, but I couldn't do much without verifying a school email.
We're always in a game of whack-a-mole. We're needing for thousands of parents to share it for an app to care, to make choices that it should have made in the first place.
So we can verify, yes, the Saturn app has been accessible to non-students, but it's getting more difficult. And critics point out it still makes a lot of personal information available to other student users.
Exactly where I am at what times of day during the school day is pretty important information.
The FTC warns apps are increasingly deceptive in how they use kids' information. While Saturn developers continue to make changes, McKenna advises proceed with caution on this and any other app marketed to young people.
Be curious before you're condemning, because there is going to be another app in 6 months. And if all you've done is create a culture around digital conversations that are always punitive and horrible and nasty, then they're not going to tell you about it.
It's because classrooms are increasingly relying on digital tools that experts say schools might need to consider adding software supply lists to keep parents in the loop with what online apps and programs their kids really need this school year. With your Verify, I'm Abby Larico.
Are you skeptical of headlines and what you see on social media? We are too. The Verify newsletter helps you distinguish between true and false information by answering your questions. It provides fast facts on trending topics, spotlights major stories, and even includes a daily fun fact for all those trivia buffs out there. Get Verify's fast facts delivered every weekday to your email inbox. Go to verifythis.com/email to check it out.
Welcome back. Labor Day is around the corner, but don't let your car troubles ruin your long weekend road trips. That's today's Auto Alert, sponsored by Ox Car Care. First up, if your brakes are making a squealing noise, this might mean you have worn brake pads. Have a professional replace them before hitting the road. Next, check fluid levels like your engine oil, transmission fluids, and windshield washer fluid. And lastly, make sure that all interior and exterior lights on your car are working, and replace bulbs as necessary. Ox Car Care is dedicated to providing you with an amazing auto protection plan experience that works with your budget. If you're looking for better car care, give them a call today at 800-687-1821.
Yeah,
Sam, what's happening?
Sam
down
is
there?
playing punk music.
What was that? I am so sorry. I'm sorry. Minor Threat came on, and it
What's Minor
wasn't
Threat?
intentional.
Is that a song?
It's a band.